do the missions. It's just level 1 missions, doing alpha clones. Basically, doing the easy peasy stuff. I've done the training manuals. I don't know. These training manuals are literally a lot easier now than when I started. I don't know, maybe a big difference. When I started, there was not really much of training manual, so going through this kind of like a newbie, dropping out my clones. Now, literally, my character is in a ship that is supposed to be armor tanked, so because I'm lazy, I'm not even gonna bother moving. In a frigate, level 1 missions, pretty basic, you shouldn't lose your ship. um, I highly recommend if you're starting out to do the training missions, do the schools, then take level 1 missions. Try to get into a station with more than one level 1 mission. You can blitz them pretty easily if you're in a drone boat. Uh, just make sure that your drone boat is actually functioning. Functioning drone boat, quite awesome actually, because they will do a lot, and then I mean a lot of DPS. For attack 1 frigate, the Tristan is it is phenomenally good. And as a person living in zero sec most of the time, doing this is kind of a treat for me. And the thing that I didn't really know when I was starting out was that, when I started out, I didn't know how much actually webifying good for when you're doing the missions, because webifying will almost stop the ship and give you this extra DPS that you really need. Now, having that extra DPS is actually quite good, because extra DPS is something that will come in really handy later on. Just for shits and giggles, like, let's go and grab a bit of this tank loot. You know, the loot will help you in the long run. Picking it up, getting just this little bit extra whiskey is always good. And I highly recommend doing the level 1 mission, even if they're a bit of a grind. The level 2 missions, level 3 missions, before you go into corporation, because even though it shouldn't be really something that it's really hard, it's still, something that is, it's gonna pay off. Just nobody really wants to go into zero sec and not being able to do even the most basic of ratting or PvP. Oh yeah. So it really does affect. Wait a second. Do not have it high while I'm recording. So you will make a bit of iskis out of it quite quite fast. But you know the big thing is that if you do it, you yeah. Anyways, doing these missions, yes, they're grind. I know, but they're fun. It's fun to just feel like a newbie again. Plus, it's a beautiful ship. It's absolutely a beautiful ship, and it works. Works a hell of a lot better than a lot of other ships. You know, and I always like being Minmatar character first, but you know, even though I've always been a Minmatar character first, it's still, it's good. The Galante ships are actually, for a new player, yeah, I would actually say that Minmatar character is not the best way to go. I would go for Galante if I was starting out today. Uh, Doing Galante missions, they're easy due to the fact of being able to sort of lower it down. They're a lot easier due to the facts of drones. Faction warfare is something that I'm gonna be going into myself with this character just to try it out. Um, I'm figuring out how it works. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the music. The name of this band is Kaleo. It's a fantastic music, good band. I truly do love it. And let's listen to some music and enjoy the fantastic view of EVE Online. EVE Online is a beautiful game. For a game that has been this many years, it's absolutely outstanding, and making making these ships, they're always making the ships look a bit better. Some of the changes they made are not, not my absolute favorite, but I truly love the Tristan. I probably my favorite wrecking ship of the game is the S-Star, the TAC 2 heavy assault cruiser. It will do the zero sack sides quite well, but for a PvP ship, I don't know, the Proteus is probably my absolute favorite. I mainly do fleets when I'm PvPing, so that is, it is what it is. Uh, like you guys can see, these missions are, they're not hard. They're literally quite easy. So So not something that should you shouldn't lose ships in the level 1 missions at all, but just remember, Highsec, yes, it has Concord, but it's not safe. There is no such thing as safe ever in Eve. There will be gankers trying to gank you, and they can get people can get quite salty, but just remember it's a game, and I quite enjoy the ganking element. And for a new player, if you as soon as you can live in zero sec or low sec, I highly recommend living in zero or low, even wormhole space, and start ganking the high sec people, because living in high sec is not fun except if you're in factional warfare and you do that in low sec anyways. Plus, it's just nice playing this game, listening to good music. Like I said before, this is Kallio, an Icelandic band, actually from my hometown, and they're fantastic musicians. Highly, highly recommend them. Uh, if you guys are thinking about other Icelandic bands, I highly recommend uh, looking up Black Joe, and that's a band from the 90s, a bit of rock and roll band, absolutely fabulous. And then of course we have, you know, artists like Paul Oscar. Actually, you can find him on YouTube under the name Paul Oscar. Uh, Hjalmar. If any of you guys follow UFC and know who Gunnar Nelson is, the intro music for him for a long time was Leiðin okkar allra with Hjalmar. And I highly recommend that. Uh, so yeah. If you guys are interested, this is how you write Hjalmar. You find that that would be an Icelandic reggae band. But yeah, enjoy the soothing voices of the singer of Kallio and beautiful Icelandic lyrics. Also, a quick thing to notice, I do put everything in waypoints, so I'm just faster to find it when I accept all 3 missions, and that way I can do it a lot faster. This will be a quick tutorial on how to do it. and then I will. This video won't be long and quite easy actually. Just putting everything into my item hanger. As you can see, I only have an alpha clone at the moment. If you want to see the ship that I'm using, this is a ship, and I'm actually gonna change out because I just had the civil afterburner. I'm gonna put on the TAC 1 afterburner. Yes, as it can be seen, I am not cap stable, but I really do not need to, because I mainly am using the afterburner and invulnerability field, so being cap stable is not always necessary, even though it is good, especially on mission running ships. If you add waypoints, what will happen is on your overview, you can see that over there, it will turn yellow, the gates that you have to go through, and that will happen when you go out of stations. You will have to find the gate manually. After that, on the other hand, what will happen is it will pop up on your selective item, so you can easily travel straight. I also highly recommend getting some overview that you can find online, like the Sancha overview or something like that. Just Google EVE Online overviews and you will find overviews that are 10 times better than the one that comes with the game. And the player-made overviews usually function a lot better.
Dude, just pick a song. With Spotify Premium, you can skip any song, anytime, even on mobile. Just don't let it go to your head.
Some missions are literally that easy. The only thing you have to do is just go to one station and into another. And also don't hesitate to ask in Corp or in chat if you need help or new overviews or anything else. By doing more than one mission at a time, what will happen is that you actually get the loyalty points faster and get the standings with the corporation a hell of a lot faster, meaning it's easier for you to get into faction warfare a lot faster. As you can see guys, I'm using civilian hobgoblin drones. The reason for why I don't care about them is it's civilian drones. I got them in the training missions and I'm just gonna keep them until they die. But usually you try to, notice if the drones are taking damage and call them in if they do, because you really do not want to lose your drones, especially not on drone boats. For example, now I just asked a friend of mine to give me a new overview, so it is literally this easy. If you ask for overviews, somebody might just hand you a really good one. As you can see, I'm using different ways to go into the missions. You can either right click and after right clicking find the mission and go encounter and warp to, or you can use here on the left side of the screen, click down and there will be warp to the Dead Space encounter. Like I said, it's just tech 1 missions. Level 1 missions, quite easy. They're not really anything I have to think about at all. But anyways guys, I'm just gonna release this mission and then I will be ending this like really basic, just showing you how the game functions in level 1 mission, and hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are interested, and yeah, enjoy. I will be putting out more videos, and especially when I start doing faction warfare, I will be showing how to do faction warfare and just mainly what I'm doing in faction warfare, because faction warfare is something that I haven't done before, so I will pretty much be doing it myself for the first time as well. So hope you're gonna enjoy this, and maybe you can have a bit of laughs when I really fuck up, especially for you bitter rats that might be watching this. Anyways, stay safe, Harambe for life, fly dangerously, and adios.